It's April 30th, 2016, and you're listening to PV Power Hour, brought to you by NewSchoolCotton.com. My name is Yoshi, and as always, I am joined by Charlie Drake Cowden.
Yo.
What up, man?
I'm done with winter.
Yeah.
I want it to stop snowing.
Well, I'll give you like 20 degrees from Florida. You can trade it to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Meet us halfway. We're getting 82 right now.
I'll give you the 20 off of the 82. Send it your way. You give us that minus 20.
That way
Well, it's not quite that cold, but
Yeah,
you'll be
but
hovering
you'll
around like a
appreciate
nice
it.
60, and we'll be hovering around like a nice 70, 60 as well.
Yeah, that's the Florida weather with 60 and low 70s. Beautiful.
Low humidity. That's like the time to be here.
It's incredible. And that voice you heard is Chase coming to us from Miami. What's up, man?
Nothing much. School's almost out. We got
Next week, right?
4 days left, and I'm going
Nice.
back home on the 5th.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
My
All
time
right.
here is limited.
Yeah, you just like go to school and then you just like zoom back home.
Zoom back to the other side of the continent.
Yep.
Yep.
Going back to Cali. All right, so let's check out some PVs that has come out in the past 2 weeks or so. We're gonna start with Stereo Japan. Run.
run the drama.
I mean, is this more seishun or like reality? Is it? It's like
Reality.
fabricated reality, right?
Yeah. I mean, isn't that what idols are?
It's true. It's
They're,
true.
they're
But
like
it's like,
they're on like a higher plane of existence.
yeah, it's like meta on top of meta, I guess. It's
I
fucking
mean-
nuts. What's the goal here, Draco?
To run 42 kilometers or disband.
As a group, right?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they also had another prerequisite for this single, right? Or for this release.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they had it in the description before. They've changed that, so I
Oh, they
don't know.
changed it
Yeah.
after they like, put the video out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Where if they sold over 10,000, they would disband.
That's so.
And
Hey,
the really messed up part is that the fans to run in place of the girls had to buy 5 copies of the single.
You bought 5 copies to do their work.
Yeah.
there's just so much wrong with this like business model.
I mean,
I mean,
in a way, it's fucking awesome. It has to be for like my favorite group, right? I'm sorry, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna buy 5 copies of a Stereo Japan CD just to run, which I don't do in real life at all, anyways. But if it's like a favorite idol group of mine, then I'll be like, yeah, I'm down. Like, if I get to like high five them and like talk to them for like 2 seconds, I'll do it. Why not?
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's just like the we'll disband if you buy 10,000 copies thing, and it's like, oh yeah, but you have to buy 5 copies to run with us. So
Yeah.
it's like, hey, you're help contributing to the downfall of
that's
your
true.
favorite group.
That's true. Because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, here's 5 more. I'm buying 5 copies, but don't sell 10,000.
Yeah.
That's-
It's like at their point, it's like, all right, everyone just stop buying. We can't go over 9,900 whatever.
I mean, in a,
9,999.
Yeah, it's like
in a way, they probably don't have
Yeah.
to worry about selling 10,000 copies, because if you sell
Probably
10,000
not.
copies on a slow week, you're gonna rank in the Oricon. I don't think Stereo Japan is big enough to do that.
yeah. I don't know. It
Yeah.
might have been like a tongue-in-cheek kind of joke. It's like, hey, if we ever even get this high,
Right, and that's
We're gonna-
probably why
'cause-
they took it away. They took that caveat away.
Yeah. So, and I'm not sure if they're under Ototoy or what, but one of the employees actually took off for his lunch hour to go buy 5 copies and run for him.
Great.
So,
I mean, that's cool. Ototo is like a music site where you can buy
is it
music.
a
and
site, store, or something like that?
It's like it's a store with a written content part too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish they had everything, but Japan doesn't do digital music like we do over here. So
Yeah.
good luck trying to buy the music digitally.
They have some really There's some pretty good selection though, I think.
Yeah, Ultra
of
Toy is
some-
great. Yeah.
Of some groups that are harder to find anywhere else, and they offer like international as well, since it's all digital.
Yeah.
So
Like they don't care
yeah.
if your card is foreign and stuff.
yeah. So
Like
it's
if you
really
try to
convenient.
buy MP3s off of like Japanese iTunes or Japanese Amazon, they'll be like, "Hey, this is foreign. Fuck you. Go
Yeah.
away." And we're like,
DMM.
"I'm trying to fucking give you money, bro. You don't want my money?"
Nope, go away.
Nope. They don't want dirty foreign money. Clean foreign money. You know, it's not like we're fucking drug dealers over here.
So yeah, all this freaking drama over this. The shots of the fans with like large amounts of cash. It all seems very
put on.
yeah. I mean, that one guy's holding like what 50, 60,000 yen.
He's stacking yen, all for his favorite group, Stereo Japan. He's the man.
And you got Tower Records, they're supporting the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. It
What's
was just a weird concept. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't Sakura Gakuin do this for a concert? Like, if they ran a certain distance in the PV, they get to perform at some venue or
Maybe.
for Gambare. I think it was Gambare.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's possible.
They-
But they didn't have the fans running for them.
No.
And buying freaking
Yeah.
singles to
No.
do it. I mean, isn't there one girl in NMB who like runs marathons quite a bit?
I don't know.
I know there's another one. It's
There's
I can't.
there's at least one girl in AKS who I know does a lot of like running and marathons and stuff.
Or no, it's not. It's not AKS. It's
The person I remember
Idle
is
Street. Cheeky
Oh.
Parade.
Cheeky Parade.
Oh yeah, that one girl in Cheeky Parade like ran like. the-
She like goes to freaking Hawaii to run marathons.
I
Didn't
have no
David-
idea.
Didn't David Lau go run the marathon to, like the Tokyo Marathon, to go and try catch a glimpse of that one idol? Who also
Might not be Cheeky Parade, but it's one of the Idle Street groups that does it. She did it like 2 years in a row.
I don't know who that is.
she's
I
staying
think
fit.
David wanted to go to the Tokyo Marathon so he can run with Akimoto Sayaka.
Oh, is that it?
I think, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember which idol it was. I just remember it was like some idol or some former idol
Yeah.
was the main incentive. But yeah. What'd you think of the song?
That's not bad.
It started off like with some like hard rock guitars, so I thought they were kind of straying away from the electronic concept a bit, but then they just had this like trap breakdown like after the first chorus, and I'm like, okay, never mind. They're
Yeah.
backing it into full.
Yeah, they I think they've steered kind of away from the EDM aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still doing electro pop.
So basically, just pretty typical like Japanese idol electro pop-ish with some electronic influence thrown into it.
It's like
Yeah.
this is like new meta, right? Because they did like this, I don't know, hard rock, and then fucking drop the bass,
Drop the beat.
drop the beat, EDM starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone's doing something quite like this, where it's just a completely different genre of music, like straightforward, completely different genre of music, and then fucking into EDM. Like Pasco did something similar.
Passcode is the only other like idol group I would say that does stuff like this.
I think that's about the only comparison I can give. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I don't mind the mixing of genres, but it's not like when these groups do it, it's not catchy to me. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
if
it's from my perspective, it's like it's the producer the producer's just trying to milk like the popular flavor of the month like music genre for what it's worth, and he's like, yeah, we could just put these two things together, and it'll people would just eat it up because consumers are stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
Or it's like not like the kids will love this or whatever. It's. I feel like it's just them trying to latch onto the popular trend.
Maybe to some point, to some extent, but I don't think that's the only thing they're doing.
Yeah, definitely not. I know like they were a lot more like full like electronic before.
Yeah.
Right.
And like that was perfectly fine as a concept. Like I was like, all right, that's cool. Like we can just add them to the list of idol groups that more electronically centric, but especially with like the style of electronic music that they use in Run, which is very like trap style, which is like very party centered, like very, I guess, like easy for everyone to kind of latch onto. It seems more.
I mean, I think that's kind of the focus for Stereo Japan, Tokyo, Fukuoka, whichever one you want to talk about. Is all about the party.
Mm-hmm.
And just getting hype and having fun.
Yeah.
Rather than quality.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like the more straightforward approach that these Japanese idol groups are doing, like Stereo Japan or Stereo Tokyo or I don't know what other. There's a couple other idol groups that do straightforward EDM. Like fucking Camouflage did something pretty straightforward last time.
Mm-hmm.
I like it more when they just go goofy and crazy and more popish, like
Yeah.
Party People Alien. Like that's my shit.
Yeah, when they stay more idly.
It's idly and it's super dumb. This is
This
At
is like
least
we're trying to
Stereo
be. This is like we're trying to like throw in some legitimate electronic music
it's sort of
into
like
here.
it's sort of like how like Baby Metal's like getting into like actual metal space, right?
Yeah.
Being talked about on Metal Hammer, Alternative Press, and metal outlets and stuff.
They're
Like,
going much more mainstream
I mean,
with
it's not
their
so much
sound
like
now.
mainstream, but like more appropriated for that genre.
Mainstream metal, not mainstream popular, but they're going more traditional metal.
Right.
Than,
This is what they're doing is it's more traditional EDM, and I'm not sure if I'm digging this traditional
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, on one hand, I like it when it's more like authentic and not as half-assed, But on the other hand, I come to idol groups for idol music. I don't come to idol groups for like electronic dance music or trap music.
and especially
You can pull it off well, but it's not like it shouldn't be.
it's not so much the quality. I think it loses focus on the group itself and becomes more of the atmosphere and party like mood rather than the group itself. It becomes about being there and feeling the music rather than it's an idol group. I enjoy the personality, the quirkiness. I don't know. It just brings about like if you're going to see a band, you're not going to see a band because you like what they post on Twitter and you like that they're cute and adorable,
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
generally.
there's nothing wrong with it. It's just for me, it's just not goofy enough. It's too straightforward.
It's just the nature of how idols are, like what idols are, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the concept of doing like purely serious music doesn't really factor into an idol group.
Yeah.
It'll always kind of be 50-50 or different ratios with like the music and their personalities and their charisma and their presence on social media or whatever, what have you.
Yeah. I think part of the appeal for Stereo Tokyo or Stereo Japan, because that's who they are basically. Yeah, they're Stereo Fukuoka too, but it's all the same management. And normally their singles come out as Stereo Japan.
Mm-hmm.
They're I think it's more about the interaction, the live interaction with the girls when they're actually performing, because they do tend to jump into the crowd and dance with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like dance with your Oshi or whatever.
That's why I think me as a viewer of this, I don't get excited from just listening to the song in the PV, watching the PV.
Yeah,
Because as a package, it doesn't do anything for me. So I need to be at the live atmosphere to see the members jump off stage and get hype and dance with the crowd. And hear the music just blasting into my ears. Then I'll probably enjoy it. This is, I think, one of those groups where I would enjoy live, but not in this context.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's how I've always felt about Stereo Tokyo, or in Stereo Japan. Anything under that umbrella.
Yeah.
Or EDM music in general, I guess. Like, more sort of like this.
Yeah. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anything else about the PV song?
Not much to say about the PV.
Yeah. It sucks it was raining.
Yeah. Of all things.
But
Yeah.
It's fucking trial, tribulations,
Seishun.
hard
shit.
work, seishun.
Hashira. Japan loves their hashire
Yeah, man.
concept.
Running is the ultimate form of effort and hard work, apparently. So.
It's a pretty
Alright.
common concept across a lot of songs.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like at a certain point, every idol group has done a concept about running in their songs. So, anything else?
No?
No.
All right, Chase.
I'll give the song a flat like 72. It's pretty aight, and I'll give the PV a 62.
I think I'd give the song like 74. I do enjoy the song. It's not something I wouldn't watch the PV for it though.
Yeah. PV didn't contribute too much to it.
No, the PV I'd give like probably a 60. It's just random people running for 40 kilometers.
I don't watch an idol PV to watch fans of the idols.
Yep.
In it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a live concert PV, but this is far from a live concert PV.
Unless they're doing like freaking Wotagate or something, I'm not gonna be that into watching them.
Yeah, I mean it's a cool concept, but not what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I really love the EDM drop. I like that. I like that part. But the hard rock / metal part, the problem is their vocal inexperience, lack of talent, kind of gets highlighted in that portion of the song, so it's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
And isn't very
Ideal.
yeah, I'm not feeling it because
Yeah,
of that.
it's
Partly because of that.
Yeah, the vocals almost feel like ballady to me. They don't really fit the song.
Yeah,
Not
it's
enough
really
power.
soft. Yeah, it's sung really soft. Yeah, I'll give the song a 68, just for the beat, the EDM beat, and I'll give the PV a 62. It's shot nice. It's not bad, but it's sort of boring. That's Stereo Japan. Run! And now we get to run into Cupidtron Ginga Tetsudo 999.
Another electronic-ish
I
idol
mean, that's
group.
a Cupidtron thing. So, this is
Yeah.
a cover of a classic Japanese pop song,
How classic are we talking about?
70s.
70s.
Mm-hmm.
Is this from the anime?
Yeah,
The movie?
This was the theme song for the anime back in the 70s.
Are they like remaking it or something?
This is a cover. It's a straight up cover.
Well, no, I meant the anime. The movie,
maybe,
whatever.
Maybe I don't know. They probably bring it back every couple of years because it's like one of those like storied franchises. So
Yeah.
I doubt they would use Cupidtron for it, but
Yeah.
you never know. So yeah, it's a cover. So the song itself is pretty catchy.
Yeah.
Thanks to the composer back in the 70s.
Exactly. I mean, it's one of those songs that I would say 80% of the Japanese population would recognize this song if they heard the original.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. It's one of those songs that everyone in Japan knows. So, it's easy to do. So Cupidtron, they did their twist on it. They electrode it, like as they usually do with their songs.
And they added some auto-tune to it.
A lot of auto-tune, and I don't fucking like it. Cupidtron, please fucking stop.
I mean, they're always auto-tuned.
I know.
And
I don't want it.
That's...
But
the only time...
You aren't getting the Cupidtron package then.
Yeah. The only time I've heard them not be auto-tuned is live, and they aren't good.
I can imagine.
It's not good.
It's a problem because when you do auto-tune music and you don't auto-tune it live, you're sort of fucked.
Yeah.
It sounds like a completely different song, and it probably sounds like complete shit.
Unless you're like T-Pain and you're actually like a super talented vocalist behind the auto-tune.
Right.
And you just use it for flair. But that's a different story entirely.
The big prime example of like the use of autotune live that I can think of is fucking what's that group? American pop group. They did Let's Get It Started in Here.
Oh, Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas. They did the Super Bowl a couple years back, and they autotuned their voices, and it sounded like complete fucking garbage. And they had a lot of budget to work with.
Well, the thing is, to make autotune work live, since it's a constantly compensating machine that's adjusting to your voice live,
it can't work, right?
You need to have a good voice first for it to work, because you need to be hitting the right notes in the first place for it to like latch onto the correct like frequency and note.
Right.
So if you're sharp of the note, it's gonna latch onto the sharp. You know, it's not. You need to be a good singer first for you to pull out that.
So even if Cupidtron did apply autotune live, it probably won't sound good because of that reason.
Yeah.
Unless they're Adele or something.
Yeah, this autotune is more of a post-production thing where like they manually like dragged like the frequency
to make it sound right.
Which note they're supposed to be.
Yeah, you can do that with you can do that with software. And you can just kind of like manually manipulate the voice to like actually be hitting like the correct notes. So that's, you can't exactly do that on the fly live.
So I guess bottom line is that I don't like this live or in post-production recording on a MP3 digital release.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cupidtron, but I've never really liked anything you've done. It's not my style of electronic idols that I like.
What? This is like Perfume. It's 3 members and Electro.
No.
Cupidtron has a P in their name, just like Perfume.
Oh, God.
Perfume can sing, though.
Yeah, that's probably what separates them. And then they also have, like, Japan's, like, greatest electronic music producer of all time.
Yeah.
That helps, too.
Yeah, they've been dialing back on the autotune recently too, which is nice.
That's cool.
Like Pick Me Up was basically entirely no autotune, and it was like you could hear like the humanity in their voice.
That's a nice change, actually.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorite songs right now. But yeah. Anyway, Cupidtron is not Perfume.
Cupidtron is basically Perfume.
I mean, that is one of the reasons I didn't like Perfume.
But if they're going away from it, that's like a plus for me.
Yeah.
I never could get into it because of that. Same with like Kyari too. It's just it sounds too robotic.
Yeah. Well, Kyari kind of needs it because
she sucks.
Well, her voice isn't that strong. She's gotten a lot better, but like when she first started, she really needed the auto tune.
Yeah.
But I think she's gotten a lot better now with lessons and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cupidtron needs to take some lessons too.
I just think they need a new producer that doesn't make them sound like this auto-tune. If they just do straightforward, like, cutesy stuff, like, I think it'll be fine. Like, cutesy, regular-ass J Idol music, you know? Might be like boilerplate and boring, but at least it's not this.
At least it's not like trying to pull off electronic music and not really doing it well.
Yeah, it's just like this weird fusion that's not. It's not being realized, like fully realized.
Sounds artificial as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I hate
Well,
to
it
keep.
is artificial.
I don't want to keep pooping on Cupidtron because I like the idea. It's just the execution is just not there for me as a group.
Yeah, it kind of spans like every part of them, and yeah, you're right. I hate ragging on them because like they're not malicious. They're not like a bad group. They're just trying their hardest, you know. But it's like everything down to like their outfits is just always
Yeah, that they never spoke to me.
It's not the girl's fault, but
Yeah,
No,
it's
it never
management.
is. It never is because idols don't actually have control over any of this. So
not much anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, the outfits in this PV are just what?
Didn't
looks-
they do a song about like being a battery?
Yeah.
Like fucking that. Those
Yeah,
outfits.
they
were
had like
just,
the Energizer Bunny or whatever.
yeah, they were all lit up and shit. It's fucking.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah, outfits weren't good in that one either. I don't know. They just always seem to have an issue with their outfits.
Well,
as well.
the outfits were good thematically, but they didn't look good.
You're right. You're right. It makes sense in the context, I think.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it good
yeah.
or appealing to us or
Yeah.
some of us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, just personally, it's not aesthetically what I'm looking for or what I need at that moment.
Yeah. I mean, I've enjoyed their stuff that I've heard, but they're not a group I seek out to listen to.
No.
I mean,
I think I've heard like 3 or 4 singles by them through like their PVs.
yeah.
None of it has stuck with me.
Yep.
Visually or musically, you know? It goes from the outfits being crazy to the music just not vibing with me.
Yep.
I just, unfortunately, because, you know, the more groups I'm into, the happier I am because
It's
I want more and more stuff that...
more content.
Yeah, because I want to like everything. I'm out there to
Yeah.
like everything. I'm not here to just shit on shit because I want to be like some sort of fake critic, you know? I
Yeah.
want to like all this stuff. Because more good stuff is better for us. I like listening to idol music, but
But you can't
Yeah.
fake it.
I can't get into this.
This
Yeah.
one girl reminds me of Kikawa Yu.
Yeah, I saw a bit of that.
What?
I think it's the blue one. She kind of
pure
reminds
blue
me
one.
of Kikawa Yu in the face and
Yeah, the pure blue one.
yeah.
If you look at her outfit on her left ear, she has like an antenna, like an old like analog like antenna that's like on the roof of your car or something.
The old cell phone antennas you
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
have to
the
pull
cell
out.
phone antenna too. Yeah. I don't know. It's like everything's so well meant, but it just doesn't vibe with me. It's just not my thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm sure I've heard this song. I'm positive I've heard this song. I've watched, the Galaxy Express 999
You definitely heard the songs.
several times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched Harlock.
Yeah. If you've seen
And-
Galaxy Express, you've heard the song. This is the theme song.
The thing is, like, the theme song for Galaxy Express 999, it's like, it sounds like it would work really well in, like, this style, too, for, like, an updated reboot or whatever. It's just...
Who did this? Who sang the song
It
originally?
was a band, I believe.
It's well-intentioned.
Godiva?
Isn't that chocolate?
Yeah, I forgot fucking... Tango? Odiva? I don't know.
Godiva.
Godan? I think that's a Pokemon.
Go Diego.
Go Diego.
No, it is. It's... Oh, go,
Yeah.
go
See.
Daigo. Go Daigo.
Is that Godigo?
Yeah.
Fuck, I knew it. I knew it was
Godi-
something like that.
Goaty Go?
Yeah.
No, it's Godigo.
Yeah.
However
It's
you
Godigo.
pronounce that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go Daigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that. So, yeah, go listen to that. It's actually an incredible song. Just not so hot here.
Yeah.
So it's a really good song, and Yeah, the PV, black curtains with a little bit of lights, a couple of outside shots. Not much production.
They tried to do the whole Starfield effect, and it doesn't work. It just looks like Christmas lights strung up in random patterns.
It's sort of like it looks like a high school production.
Yeah.
I sort of did something like that for musical theater, I believe.
The biggest production was in their freaking watches at the very beginning.
Yeah. They had to, like, build a new watch. Anything else?
Nah.
And it was pretty straightforward.
I feel kind of bad, but I think we've ripped into them enough.
Yeah. We've talked plenty. I think we've gave them enough attention.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it, Chase.
What do I give this, man? I like, cause I like the original song, I'll give this a 68 for effort. And I'll give the PV like a 58.
Go.
I think I'd give the song like a 70. I actually kind of like it.
Because of it's a good song.
Yeah.
The original's a good song.
I don't know. I kind of like the effect on their voices to some extent, but it's
come on, you're like
still
the biggest
auto-tuned, so it's like
you're the biggest hater of auto-tune.
I really wish that it wasn't auto-tuned.
Well, like I
really
said,
do.
like the concept of putting it into this modern like style, it would work really well. Like into the, especially with like like electronic, like space and all that stuff. But
Yeah, if you
just-
had real singers.
Don't say it.
The video, just so reminds me of like Hello Project videos. I'd probably give it like a
worse.
65. It's shot pretty well, but it's pretty boring.
All right,
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
I don't know, because the song isn't bad, and I'm sort of getting used to hearing it auto-tune, but it still like fucking pisses me off. Because
Yeah.
this cover would have been fine without the auto-tune. I mean, the instrumentals are kind of like flat and not interesting, but the song would have been just fine without the auto-tune. But they're like, oh no, we're the EDM group, or electro pop group, we have to do this, we have to. And then they live and die by it, I think. I'll give this a 64. And that's the only saving grace, pretty much, is that the original song is like an incredibly good song. PV, I'll give it a 45. It's not good.
All
That's
right.
Cupidtron, Ginga Tetsudo 999. Trip 9s. Next up, we got somebody messing back 1-6.
Speaking of Hello Project PVs,
Speaking of Hello Project PVs, welcome to Tokyo, because we're going to a corner of it. Morning, Musume 16. Tokyo to Katasumi, in a corner of a city called Tokyo. What the fuck? In a corner of a city called Tokyo. My god.
I feel like
I
I've
would've-
heard this song before.
The
was-
opening sounds very familiar.
Well, like the vocal styling, where like dun 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 dun,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah. It's.
this is such a Hello Project song.
Hey, guess
Yeah.
what? Guess who wrote it?
Tsunku.
Tsunku wrote it. So
Yeah.
Tsunku's still got some songs in the bank, looks like. I thought we were sort of done with them.
It's a Hello
but-
Project song Spank
Well,
Bank, and he just hits it up.
He said in his book that he'd keep writing as long as people wanted him to. So
I feel kind of bad because it was like, all right, he's gone now. Maybe we'll get some like more variants, and we did get more variants with like some of that Anjurumu songs, and
a little bit,
yeah,
but it's still
he's back.
no. I wouldn't say he's back, but Hello Project still has that very distinct like Tsunku flavor that he's
That's when he
trained
writes the songs.
Well, no, he's like trained people to make songs like he wants them. So
Yeah, but when they bring like outside dudes like Nakajima Takui, he wrote like 2 of my favorite Hello Project songs from last year. Like, it can be done. Just bring some other people in from the outside. It's sort of how I feel with AKB. Stop fucking getting Alkipi to like pick the songs and write the lyrics. So bring someone fucking else in. You know?
Yeah, fresh blood is always good. I don't know. This song though definitely isn't the worst one that Tsunku's written.
No, it's not.
No.
Instrumentals are pretty they're pretty varied. There's a lot of layers in it. There's like electronic guitars kind of like floating underneath. There's like running string lines everywhere. It's like it's really active, and it's like I don't know if he like composed like the instrumental itself or like arranged it.
I think arrangement's a little different. I think someone else arranged it.
Yeah, but he wrote like I think he definitely had like the chords down and stuff for it, and then someone else did it.
Yeah.
But like you can definitely hear him and like the vocals and like the chorus or like you know like when they all sing together like chorus vocals.
Crazy beat, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
That part. I
Yeah.
think the layering's awesome in that part. The vocals.
Yeah, it's just a Tsunku identifier now for me. It's just
Yeah.
something I can instantly use to tell where he's been. It's like a trail of breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling. I don't hear the hook.
Yeah, me either. I'm not feeling this song.
I don't know where the chorus is. Like, yes, I know physically where the chorus is, but if someone cut this like song into pieces, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like, you randomly played the verse, the chorus, the intro. I wouldn't be able to tell you where the chorus is. Like, the chorus sounds like the verse to me. I'm not saying they're similar. It's just like, where's that hook, man?
It's just not as differentiated because they're singing at the same pace as they were in the verse, so it's not like there's no like real arrival point that you can use to latch on to.
The only thing that is like that has urgency is the instrumentals.
Mm-hmm.
It goes into like faster like double time. So I like the energy that the instrumentals are giving me, but I'm not hearing a hook.
No, it's
a bit buried. Like it's there, but it's just not prominent. You know,
it's too staggered. You know what it is? It's too staggered. It's like da 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 da. It's not like an elongated hold of notes. It's just very staccato, if you will, Chase.
Yeah,
It's just very pointy and straight to the point, and it's not like getting its hooks into me. It's just like stabbing me. You know, just stab wounds.
yeah, and like that da 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 and like variances of it. That's like basically the verse too.
Yeah.
So
right.
there's no real there's no variance.
there was more hook in like the first 30 seconds than the rest of the song.
I think the verse is catchier.
Yeah, the verse is. I like the verse a lot, but then it was like
That's a problem.
Chorus felt like verse extension. Which
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Verse should not be catchier than the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They should have done a trap song where the verse is the chorus. It's just like really slow, and the members are just like bopping and like throwing scissor up in the air and like drinking like vodka or something. I don't know.
Sake.
No, it would be like old English or Colt 45. Like malt liquor.
Yeah.
I want that. Can I have trap Musume?
I wouldn't mind that. That'd be an interesting switch up.
Why not, man?
Ask Sunku why he won't turn to the dark side.
I wish. That's a genre that I feel like Japan needs to explore. They need to stop doing the Rapper's Delight rap and get into some fucking grimy ass rap, you know? Do some Eminem shit.
Do some like cloud rap or something. Just
Tyler
like,
the Creator.
super dark and like brooding.
Yeah. Instead of trying to be edgy with like metal and screamo, try to be edgy with rap.
I feel like they'll eventually get there, maybe.
I don't want
Yeah.
any more Rhymeberries or lyrical schools. I want more
You
juvenile.
don't want any like 80s, 90s rap.
No, I want fucking Juvenile, Lil Wayne, and fucking Kanye West. Like modern rap. That's what I want.
Some ASAP. Some like
A$AP Rocky.
some like Keith Ape.
Keith
I
Ape.
think you've named just about everyone I can't stand.
See, this is how. This will be the story of how idols got Draco into like modern American rap music.
No.
I know when that hotline bling.
That's not even rap.
Well,
Like,
that's sort of what I want.
That's not even rap.
I want them to do that.
You want them to just do like R&B like style like pop music.
It's more like R&B poetry. What Drake did in that song.
God.
I mean, I thought the only group I could stand to listen to was Run DMC.
Well, that's good shit.
So.
But that's like the old school hip hop that I'm
That's
talking
like
about.
Rhymeberry.
It's too old school. Let's bring it new, man. Let's do something new. What about the PV here?
There's a lot of really fast cuts.
Well,
Members are pretty.
a lot of PVs have that.
I actually liked like the solo shots when it's just like switching through all of them really quickly.
I like the way it's edited. I also like the solo shots. Like Sato Masuki's drinking water, because why the fuck not?
Thirsty fans.
And they're dancing in front of like a garage door looking thing. And that's kind of awesome. I kind of dig that. I dig this PV visually. This is the most interesting thing Morning Musume's done like visually in a PV in a long time. I'm seeing more than just being in a studio with a random object in the background, you know?
Yeah, because now there's a garage there.
There's a garage, they're standing next to like a staircase and they're just like posing next to it. That's fucking badass. I like that.
I think it works with the song. I don't think you needed too much to complement the song because there's so much going on in the song already. It's almost better to not have the PV be as busy as well.
Yeah.
I guess. I like the fast cuts. Like
I think
Yoshi
it fits
said.
the song. Yeah.
Yeah, it added that sense of urgency, and I think it complemented the song.
It fits the double time in the chorus like really well.
Mm-hmm.
The individual or the solo cut shots where they're flipping between members is interesting to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's like really, I think it's really nice.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that's cool.
I wish they did more stuff like that often, but I don't know. They choose not to. I'm seriously digging this PV. Like everything about the PV is awesome. The only like negative I can say about the PV is probably the outfits. They look like
They're like candy canes.
yeah, they look like they
Yeah.
work in a candy store, like a Japanese candy store. Like if you had a maid cafe and you sold candies.
Yeah.
They'd be wearing these.
Yeah. and
Yeah,
they
it doesn't
give you-
quite match the set. Like I prefer like the clothes that they're wearing when they're standing on the garage door.
It doesn't match the intensity of the song. Those outfits look like it's for fucking that song they did for that Mahou Shoujo anime.
It looks like something like country Musume or
Yeah, like country girls would wear that.
yeah, like country
'Cause they
girls
do-
are like cute.
They do the
with
cutesy
a
shit,
word.
right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense for them. But this song is like really intense and really really like in your face.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
would prefer
little-
like maybe like a short gray or like black like formal dress or something.
I think the outfits from like Chikibun would be like perfect. Black, white,
Yeah.
a little bit of red accent, like perfect. It would be perfect in this PV.
yeah,
but,
kind of tunic-ish stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only disconnect I had with the PV. But everything else I like. Some of the choreography's a little weird.
Mm-hmm.
They do the whole like fucking
Yeah, the
finger
choreo.
flipping, like head bopping shit.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the choreo, but
I thought it's funky and funny. I mean, it's not great, but I thought it was quirky.
quirky.
Yeah, I have no problem with the choreo, but I don't generally pay that much detail to it. So
Yeah.
I mean, they prided themselves on it, though. That's sort
Yeah.
of what they were selling. At least, like, year and a half, 2 years ago, they're like, hey, we have awesome dance formations, yo, check it out. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is these days, but like during the Michige era, that's
I mean, they still do it.
Post Tanaka Michige era.
They definitely still do it.
Yeah, it's just hard to tell from this. Like their past stuff, like their past PVs focused a lot on
dance.
it because
Yeah.
that's what they're pushing. That's what they're saying on TV shows. They're like, "Hey, we're like awesome at dancing. Hello."
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't know. I don't know what they're pushing, but
Yeah, if
Well,
you'd
they were
gone to,
just they were just on Musume or whatever that show's called. That where the with
Chikibu?
no, they did one of the newer ones. It might have been Chikibu. I know they did 1, 2, 3 before on the show.
oh, it's the show where they're teaching the SMAP members how to dance, right? Their
Yeah.
choreography. Yeah. I've seen the first one. I didn't see the recent one. Anything else on the PV? Pizza Ghost says Wakateka.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Wakateka.
yeah.
I don't really have much else to say. I've said my piece. It's a PV that I enjoyed watching from Morning Musume. I think like normally I'm pretty apathetic on the PVs, but
Yeah.
yeah, I dig this one. I think I dig it in the context of the song. I think they work as a good package. I think separate they suffer a bit. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can't argue with that. All right, Chase, why don't you give it a score then?
I'll give this song a 74, and I'll give the PV a 79.
I think I'd give the song probably a 70. It does not interest me. It doesn't.
That's a decent score for a song that doesn't interest
Yeah,
you.
well, I mean, I like
Might
the
wanna
upbeat
lower it.
energy in it, but
The vocals are
That's-
flat for you.
yeah, it just
It is. I agree.
There's definitely no hook to it for me.
Yeah.
The PV I'd give like a 75, maybe 76. I feel that it actually is one of the few PVs that fits the song and doesn't like separate itself from the song too much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
All right, I agree. I agree with that. I'll give this song a 72. I think it has redeeming qualities. It's just the chorus being flat is a little disappointing for me, but the music being hype and I like the verse a lot, so you know that's gonna give it a slightly below average score. But I would say it's an average release. I would listen to it. It's not a bad song by any stretch. I know I spent a lot of time like not being in love with it, but talking about not being in love with it, but I think it's fine. I would listen to it again. The PV though, I really, really like. I hope I got that across as I was trying to explain it. I'm gonna give it an 87. I would have given it a 90 probably if it weren't for the outfits. I think I deducted 3 points for the outfits, but everything else about the PV, I love. I love the shots, fast cuts. I love the garage door shots. I love the staircase shots. I love the fast cuts between the members. Match the energy of the song. Really enjoyed it. So.
Yeah. It would have broke 80 if it wasn't for the outfits.
Yep.
For me.
Good PV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Morning Musume 1-6 Tokyo to you Katasumi.
All right.
Next up,
More Morning Musume.
another Morning Musume,
Not nearly as upbeat.
The Vision. Not The Division, but the Vision.
The Vision.
yeah, is this Suzuki's last single?
I think it is. Pizza Ghost can confirm in chat because he's the expert, but I think this is her last. I think she's leaving in May, which is tomorrow. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying she's leaving tomorrow, but she is leaving in May. So,
Yeah.
I believe.
And the first is
or
tomorrow,
June.
so.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I think she's leaving in May or June. So this is more of the toned down, semi-ballady. It feels like Tokyo Koe, Sorao Koe situation. A lot of piano, a lot of dancing on the keys type of situation. Chase that you're all familiar with.
Uh-huh. Did you want me to confirm that?
Can you confirm or deny? Or
I can
are you,
neither confirm nor deny.
or are
that
you
I
gonna
had
plead the
sexual,
fifth?
that I had sexual relations with that key, with the keys.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Yeah, some pretty piano lines floating above it.
I think that's the
Okay.
best part about Tokyo Koe Sorao Koe. But it also helped that song had a really, really good hook. And it also featured a little more electro influences. This song feels a little more straightforward as like a pop song. And the hook is kind of lacking for me once again.
At least it's there this time.
No, I like Tokyo Koi. I think it's a good song. I think that song has a really good hook. If I were to grade it, I'd probably give it like an 84, 85. I can't give an 84 or 85 to this song.
This song, I don't know the song you're talking about, but this reminds me of Michishige's last single, the letter song, where she's writing out letters to everybody.
Yeah, but that one was a little more straightforward ballady, though. This one feels a little more modern.
It's a bit more up tempo.
Yeah.
But if it was slower, I think it would be a bit on the line with that.
I actually noticed the choreography in this one a lot more than I did.
It's very ballet influenced, looks like.
Yeah.
I think Tokyo Coil was sort of that too, where they did a lot of the arm in the middle, like getting together, and then a lot of leg extensions and stuff. You know. I
Yeah.
think Tokyo Koi did that too. I don't know. I might be misremembering.
It's very ballerina-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very graceful, not as like jazz dancey or hip hop dancey.
It matches the song, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Add some grace to it.
And if I'm not mistaken, that's Machan that's in like this front center of the formation most of the time.
Yeah. She's the future, man. I'm telling you.
I don't doubt it.
Okay, if someone said, Yoshi, you need Ocean to someone in Morning Musume, I would Ocean to her.
Yeah.
To which one? Sato Masaki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like her voice. I really like her.
Oh yeah, she has a good voice, yeah.
It's like this childish, like, kid voice, but she can
It's-
belt it, you know?
Yeah, it's a strong, childish, good voice.
That's sort of like my favorite idol voice, when they got like that childish voice that just wails.
Mm-hmm.
I think Oda Sakura is a little mature sounding, so I don't know. I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Sato Masaki, they've been like, her voice is usually like the bulk of like when everyone's singing together, you can usually hear it more. She's kind of like the Takahashi Minami.
She has the most
Voice.
distinct voice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not that all the members get solo lines, but from what I can hear, I think she has the most distinct. Like, when I hear it, I go, that's Sato Masaki.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess Kudo Haruka, too. When she gets solo lines, I can tell.
Yeah.
She has that raspy quality to it.
That husky voice.
That husk. But she's good, though. She has a good voice while being husky sounding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I dig husky voices.
Yeah, it's a good dynamic to have. So that's why I thought like they would like maybe split more time with Kudo Haruka, not focus so much on Oda Sakura and Sato Masaki. Maybe fit Kudo Haruka in there as like the third wheel. And
They
like,
will, but it'll be like way back in the back third wheel.
yeah. I mean, they give Ishida Ayumi some solo lines too from time to time, but like I mean, from what I can tell in the PV, I'm sure like a lot of members get some sort of solo line work, but from the PV, what I can tell and hear.
Kanen's not really getting the center of this song, is she?
No.
No.
Neither
Even though-
one.
Like, this is her last single, and she's not getting any
Yeah.
extra love, unfortunately.
I'm thinking probably the other single.
Could be the third one,
Yeah.
since we've only seen 2.
Oh, you guys haven't gone over Utakata Saturday Night?
No, I don't believe it's
Is that
out.
even out?
PV
for that?
I mean, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it or heard it. I've only seen these
Why'd they
2.
release the other 2 A-sides?
They do that, man. They go,
They-
fucking, here's 2 of them. We'll release the last one on the day of release or
Yeah.
some shit, you know?
Like,
Yeah.
Utakata is like the first one, and it's the one that Sunku didn't write.
It might be the best one.
Tsuno Maisa?
I no idea.
Yeah, I don't... We'll see
Maybe.
if it's any good.
I'm willing to bet $10 that that's probably going to be my favorite song off this single. The way it's looking right now, I think it's going to be my favorite song.
Do you know Shunsuke Suzuki?
No.
Okay, he did the arrangement, so...
No idea.
The Vision's another Sunku song too.
Yeah, it sounds like Tokyo Koi. It's just another
Yeah.
rendition of Tokyo Koi.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, so we should be hyped because Shunsuke Suzuki did Taiki Banse.
Yeah, but he didn't write it. He arranged,
it, which means he put out, like... Basically, he put all, like, the instruments together and stuff in his
What
style
helped
or
that
whatever.
song was the melodies, though. That was written by
Yeah.
Nakajima Takui, and
Yeah.
that dude is a fucking genius.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully
Yeah.
we'll get a good instrumental arrangement.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll.
I mean, my issue is never like the instrumentals with Tsunku. It's always like sometimes it's he writes annoying songs, and sometimes he writes very flat songs. That's my issue with him.
Yeah. So, like Pizza said, there's a slight 12th gen push with this song,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah. They grouped
I
them
think-
together a lot.
well, yeah, they always do.
They do that since they debuted. It's like, hey, go to that area of the bus, kind of thing. You know?
Your 10th
Get on the
gen,
back.
10th gen in the back, 11th in the middle, 12th up front.
Yeah,
By 11th, you mean Oda Sakura?
Yeah.
Just like,
that's the lone 11th
like-
gen. Is she 11th or 10th?
She's
10.
11.
She's
11.
11. She is 11.
10.5, whatever.
She's the only remainder.
That's right. She's a great member. So I, you know, maybe that year was a dud, like they said. No, they could only find
Yeah.
Oda Sakura. I don't blame them. Oda Sakura's very talented. So
Yeah, Odasaka is really good.
she's great. Yeah, I enjoy her. I like the future of the group. It's just I think I'm done with Tsunku writing the songs.
I've been done since 2012.
No,
No.
He's oh okay, never mind. I take that back because he's had some really good ones, but
I think the
Yeah, I
last
mean-
Morning Musume song I really liked was "Scott to My Heart" from last year, and before that, like all of 2015 didn't do anything for me.
what
So
was going on in 2015?
Station Kozo, trying to remember the other ones. Was it Miracle My Heart? What's the fucking magical girl
I
song?
don't even think I was paying
I
attention
don't know.
during 2015. I was just enjoying 2014 too much.
Oh, 13
Yeah.
and 14 were so good. Oh,
Because that's
14
when I got into Morning Musume. Like I
14 was really good. I know Gundam and Shikibun and
2014
Taiki-
was like
no, I know Gundam was 2013.
wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Well,
2014 had
it was like
Shikibun, Kimi no Egawa Tayosa. What was the other?
What Is Love,
What is Love? And
Password to Zero.
Password to Zero is great.
yeah.
2014 was great. 2013 was incredible. 2015, like the new generation fucking murdered the group or something. that's what we're making it sound, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, they don't choose the songs, so
Yeah,
I mean, the new generation hasn't really had that much impact on them.
they haven't been as standout as some of the like. You're not getting like some crazy like push for center like what what's her face got, Sayashi Riho got. You don't have like your little bratty princess that like Michishige was. I don't
Or your diva princess like
Yeah.
Tanana, Reina was.
yeah. I don't know. I don't watch their TV shows if they have any on right now, so I can't claim to know or claim to say that they have no personality. But it just doesn't seem as standout as previous generations.
You just gotta give it time. You know, they just added
Yeah.
4 members. Just gotta let them kind of build up the buzz and let it out there. Like Makina Mario really likes baseball, and fucking No Nakamiki speaks English.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most standout we've had was like, yeah, Ogata Haruno is fucking batshit crazy.
She's fucking weird. You know, that's cool. That's stuff that you Oshi a member for. You know, she's
Yeah.
fucking weird
Yeah.
as shit. She's goofy as fuck, but I don't know if that's consistent to her personality now that she's in the actual group. You know, before, she was a regular person, not an idol, and posting on Twitter, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but once you
Yeah.
become an idol, there are certain things you can't post.
I want to know who arranged this song.
I had that pulled up for a second. Okubo Kaoru. Oh no, yeah,
Okubo Kaoru.
yeah.
Okay.
He's been around for a while.
Okay, how much you want to bet they arranged Tokyo Koi Soraoko?
He did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm not. I am being serious.
Are you fucking serious? I need to check myself.
Yeah, before.
I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you.
I wouldn't lie.
Let me look.
He also did 1, 2, 3 password to 0 the piece. Like Cheeky Boon arrangement. He was part of the arrangement.
Oh my god, he did arrange Tokyo Koi. Oh my god, he did the keyboard. He played the keyboard too. Oh my god, you fuck.
Well, you didn't like it, or you did like it?
No, this is another, to me, it comes off as a rehashing of Tokyo Koi. But just not as interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But he's done a whole bunch of the good stuff. He did the 2013, 2014 stuff, so I can't fault him for having one
Yeah.
dud.
One time.
Yeah, 1 or 2 duds a year or so.
Hey man, that's pretty typical. You can't just keep cranking out bangers. Like,
I mean, it wasn't his
No.
fault anyways. It's the melody's the issue for me here in the song. Is once again, it's Sunku's fault. He didn't write a catchy chorus. I'm sorry. I want catchy choruses in my pop music.
it's all your fault, Suku.
Fucking Sunku, man. I thought we got rid of you, man. I'm kidding.
That's kind of how I felt.
Dude, he did some of the best work in 2013 and 2014. Those years, Morning Musume was one of my favorite groups, musically, right?
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
he leaves last year, and then he just has a bunch of stuff just hanging out because he wrote it and it's in the bank or whatever, and it slowly comes out, and then you get a mixture of outside help that it's kind of not great. A little disappointing, 2013, 2014 Morning Musume was one of my favorite times musically for them, so a little disappointing where they've come to.
Yeah.
But I have high hopes. I like the members, I'm still invested, but you need to change it up, man. Change it up.
Just give Ogata Haruna the lead in a drama-ish PV where she just goes around and kills everyone, kind of and then there were none kind of concept.
You think they would? You
Killing
think they
off
would
all
do
the-
so? You think they would shoot a PV with a story? Hello Project, shoot a PV with a story.
As long as they don't turn into AKS while doing it.
That's the best thing about Hello Project PVs is that they don't do drama. Okay.
Yeah, but if they do it well,
Oh, well, now, you can't say that because they did I Wish, which was 12 minutes long.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
talk
when
about
was
I
that?
Wish. We don't talk about it.
2003?
Yeah, exactly. It's a
Or was
totally
it
different.
earlier than that?
It was
I don't even think-
totally different generation.
I don't even think some of the members in the latest generation were born yet.
Probably.
Oh.
Or no, they were. They're just 2 years old.
I'm
or
talking
something.
recently. I'm talking the past 5 years since I started following Morning
Yeah.
Musume Hello Project groups. They don't do drama PVs. That's what I enjoy about them because they don't put up this bullshit about Seishun, I'm gonna go running and my boyfriend and dumb shit like that. It's straightforward.
Well, they do songs about that, but
Yeah.
The PVs
what are you gonna
aren't
do
about
songs
that.
about?
I don't know. I
want
wanna
to Ugh, gross.
I want to see Sato Masaki compose songs for Morning Musume.
Well,
They'll never let her.
people keep building her up as a fucking genius. Let her do some fucking genius work and see what happens. You know, I'm willing to be down for that, even if it's fucking.
I want
terrible.
to see it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
I wanna see what the hype is.
supposedly she did compose for
Something.
Tanaka Reina's band.
Yeah.
You know,
Lavender.
management's probably just like, oh, it's too much of a risk. We can't. What if we flop? We can't drop all these sales.
Well, I mean, if
They're
they,
not gonna flop.
If they flop, it's because I didn't buy their song on iTunes. I'm sure they're missing my $2 per song that I pay them.
Yeah.
Morning Musume's not gonna flop. If they were gonna flop, they would have done it a long time ago.
Well, they did for like fucking 10 years.
They were still selling 35,000 or
yeah, that's
copies.
how much like on Judamu and fucking Kobushi Factory sells these days. So, and Morning Musume was the headlining group at that point. So, they've come a long way. Coming back.
Yeah, they've come up.
They've
but,
crawled
I
their
mean,
way back.
They're not gonna just die.
No, no, they've caught fire.
Especially a single written by Sato Masaki that would like be like the end of
It could
Morning
just-
Musume.
It could just be the third A side. It's not a big deal.
Or even the B
Yeah,
side.
the fans would eat it up.
Yeah, the fans would love it, even if it sucks. And I doubt it would suck. I bet it's better than Sunku at this point.
Shh! Don't let them hear you say that.
I mean, I've listened. I can't remember the name of it, but I've listened to the Lavender song, and if she wrote that, it's pretty freaking good.
I don't know which
So-
Lavender song she wrote, but Lavender's music's been for me. So
I mean, it wasn't great. I mean, it was still Lavender, but how the hell do you spell Lavender?
Lovendo backwards R.
do you know
Yeah,
how to
which-
type in backwards R?
You just write normal
No.
R because you can't type in the backwards R.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
I don't have the symbol pack installed for that.
I don't know the UTF for it, so.
It's probably something terrible.
Anything else?
So,
Nah.
no, I really like the PV though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually like. This one is more interesting to me, or more.
I don't think it's more interesting. I think it's maybe better
It's-
shot.
It's more appealing to me to watch it
It has a more varied
Then-
background. So
in a corner is.
yeah.
And I actually enjoy watching the choreography in this one more.
Yeah,
But other than that-
the backgrounds are really pretty. Lighting's really nice.
It's nicely shot.
Yeah. Even if Morning Musume like PV is really like boring or whatever, not interesting, it's always well shot. You got to give him that.
Yeah.
All right, Chase.
The song didn't really grab me, honestly. I'll give it a 63. PV was good. I'll give it a 76.
Okay.
I really like this song. I would probably give the song like a 76. And the PV like a 78, 80. I really like the PV.
Yeah, boy, hit it up.
And I'm gonna give the PV a 80. I think it's nicely shot. And the song 60, 65. It's not catchy to me.
All right.
All right, that's Morning Musume 16. Division. Last up, Death Rabbits Usagi Stream 2. Was there an Usagi Stream 1?
Who knows?
There was on one of their singles, but it was just Bucho talking.
Great.
So
Tight.
as I recall. So yeah, I don't know.
So
It's
Death
not the
Rabbits
first.
never clicked with me. This song I thought was gonna click with me, but then I heard it multiple times and I was just like, no.
It looks like
I'm not gonna let it happen.
looks like they shot it on the set where they shot Megitsune for Baby Metal.
Megitsune or Passcode's Ninja Bomber.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is very Japanese
Recycled ass.
castle style place.
Recycled ass. Old ass. Sets.
Yeah, and it's got like they got like the traditional like dancers in the background. It's pretty cool. I like the production value behind the PV. Not, it doesn't really make sense with the song because songs like Usagi like rabbit. So what does a old Japanese castle have to do with anything?
Yeah, also a dude in like full like SS wear
Well, that's a Death
doesn't
Rabbits
really
thing.
fit into that.
Yeah, but
setting.
he's always there.
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
that's their producer. That's Bucho. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't have the
he
group without-
changed. He changed his mask design.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but at least put on like a I forget the name for it because I'm terrible, but like put on a robe or something, like
A robe?
or
Cloak.
no, or yeah,
A
or
cape?
like I got pause this music to think about it. Just put on like
A cape?
like a like a cape, like a cloak, like a what is
Like
it?
a Darth Vader cape.
No, I'm talking more like the Japanese like traditional like robe thing, because I'm stupid and I can't think of the name right
Like
now.
a kimono type thing?
Yeah,
Like a
Oh.
hakama or
yeah, like a hakama, or, yeah,
Or
like
hoppy?
like a hakama will work well for him, Like,
No, that makes it like it looks like
no.
a dude in stupid gear trying to fit in with this Japanese style.
yeah, at least he's not just wearing straight up like German SS gear,
I mean, at least-
he's trying to blend in, I'd appreciate that.
It's not like
you know?
the members are wearing anything like traditional Japanese either. They're pretty much dressed in
Yeah.
like regular girl clothing. So
I think like I think the uniform is more of a standout. I think he should have done something. I think it would have been funny.
I mean, it would have been funny. Yeah, I agree. But it
Yeah.
just seems like they just picked this place. They went there and they go, oh, it'd be cool if we went to a Japanese castle style thing, then shot it there. And they're like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. That's all. That's all it is.
probably. I mean, there's something in the comments about how it's a traditional dance from the Edo period.
Is it really?
Yeah, Awa Odori
Yeah.
is a Japanese traditional dance since the Edo period.
Yep.
It is one of the most popular. It is danced at Japanese summer festivals.
And Death Rabbit's
I'm
just
not so
like,
sure. I'm not sure about most popular, but okay.
Death Rabbit's is
I'm
just
not
taking
in
a dump
Japan
all
to
over
judge
the
that.
tradition.
So. But I thought it was very weird that they were like in the middle of this. It just
Oh,
I don't know, cause like they're like the title of the song has the word rabbit in it, and they're doing like the pyong pyong thing, which is like rabbit hopping kind of thing, and then
I guess kinda. It's stupid. The
I
whole
did.
video
I
is
can't
just
I
stupid.
can't listen to this. I can't listen to this anymore.
I mean, I kind of wish they just cashed in on full like stupid, gave him a hakama, gave the girls like rabbit ears, and like little like tail puffs.
I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I can't listen to this anymore.
Yoshi's just like feeling his culture being violated.
It's okay. I think we're done talking about the PV because it's pretty straightforward. The song,
I don't want
is-
to talk about the song.
there's nothing wrong with the song in general. Like the melodies aren't bad or anything like that. You know,
It's the pyong pyong.
No, that's not the worst part. That's fine. I don't mind that part. It's fine. What the worst part is that one member, I guess she's like the lead vocalist or whatever. She goes ooh you, Pyong Pyong Days, whatever,
her.
right?
Yeah.
The way they treated the vocals on that, it sounds like there's no treatment on it. Like she just went up to a microphone like this and sang it, and it
She
sounds like
probably did.
fucking. It's unbearable. It sticks out of the song like in this worst like nails on a chalkboard way. I don't know why. I'm sure I'm the only one feeling this way, but
I need to
every
listen to it
time
again.
she does it like 4 or 5 times in the song, and it's just fucking irritating me.
Yes, she's definitely the main vocalist.
Oh,
She looks like she's the youngest one too.
She is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm almost at the part Yoshi was talking about.
No, I knew exactly what he was talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what he's talking about, but I need to hear it again. Oh yeah, I heard it.
I
it's
don't
sticks
have
out.
an issue.
It sticks out so much in this grotesque way. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, I feel like someone just like reaching into my skull and like squeezing my brain every time I hear it. It just stands out so much in the worst way possible. I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how I feel. I don't know why I feel that way, but it's just fucking grinding my gears right now.
Gosh darn it, Death Rabbits.
But
Well,
the rest of the song is fine. If the rest of the song is like 75-ish, 72-ish maybe. Okay, that might be a little high. Oh, maybe a 69, 70.
That thing dropped at like 20 points.
Oh my god, dude! I don't know why. It's like this stupid nitpick that I can't get over it. I can't get over this. I don't know fucking. I don't know what's going on. I hate myself.
It's okay.
I don't know that there was any different treatment to her voice, but she definitely hits
No, it
some-
sounds like she didn't have treatment to it. That's why.
It's
No,
just
I'm talking from
piercing.
the rest of the song.
It pierces through the rest of the mix.
It feels like
Yeah.
it's not mixed in. It's like they just put it on top.
It's a bit louder than like say like the chorus vocals, so I guess I can see what you're saying.
Like I would
Yeah.
I would have preferred it like auto-tuned.
Yeah.
I would have. I would probably reach through the internet and strangle somebody if they did that.
It would sound better if it was auto-tuned, I'm telling you.
Go strangle Bucho. Just be like,
Yeah.
why you do this?
Yeah.
Why you out of tune? I mean, I don't know. I feel like they tried to make this silly. Like Death Rabbits is always trying to be silly, but like, I just wanted them to go whole ham on it. I think that was the biggest letdown for me. Like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like if they're doing something about like Usagi, like they're doing something about rabbits, like, and they're doing like a rabbit dance, and they're like pyong pyong or whatever, like just go full stupid with it, you know?
You want them to do like their first. Yeah, I think it was their first PV where they're like actual rabbits on the screen and they're talking.
No. Not quite like that, but like, you know, just like, cause you know, like there's like brief shots of like Butcher just like running in the back, like just like flailing his arms and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
like that. Those are like my like favorite parts of the PV. It's like just like, you know, just like this, like the impromptu, like silly, like moments of them just like kind of like screwing around, having fun. I wish there was more of that.
Yeah.
I just want to see Bucho just like goofing off more, I guess. I don't like him just standing behind them like a drill sergeant, just like almost like Sieg hailing all the time. You know, that's just that's not my thing. I want to see him like jumping around like an Usagi, like a rabbit. You know? Like that would have been like max enjoyment for me, at least.
I've never had an issue with Bucho being there. You know, he's just, you know, he's a mascot.
He's their producer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he in the group, within the context of the group, he's like a mascot.
Yeah,
He's just there for visuals and screaming.
He's the what is it they call him?
The lesser ladybeard.
No, they call him the mascot term that Japan uses, the Yawai Kata or something like that.
Oh, Yurukara?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, just within the context of a guy being in an idol group, he's a less talented ladybeard.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't dance. He's like
he stands behind them and
doing
points.
movements and shit. Like,
Yeah.
Ladybeard's
And-
like full in.
yeah, he's in the group, you know.
He's not. What's his name? Akira, I think is his name. Bucho's name.
Oh.
He doesn't utilize the members nearly as well as he could.
Yeah.
Because other than Emmy, who's the vocalist, the other two are actually really good at dancing, and they're like reduced to this really simple idol dancing.
I think they should totally just do like a baby metal ripoff of what they kind of were in their first album, and then just add Bucho in the back, you know.
They have.
Well, I mean more. They should do it more. And at least it would utilize the other two members more if they give them more of like the unique dancing style.
I don't know if that would go over so well.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably call them out on it too.
But they could at least give them like some dance breaks or something where they could actually let go and not do this ridiculously simple idol dance.
Yeah, very conservative idol dance.
Well, I wouldn't even say conservative. It's just simplistic.
Yeah, yeah, that's more of what I meant, I think.
I'm triggered. I need a bag.
We didn't even get to the triggered PV.
Check your idol privilege.
I need a bag to breathe into. Holy shit.
You need a barf bag?
I need a fucking. I need to leave. I need to go home.
Alright.
Anything else?
Nah.
I don't know how I feel about this song. I listened to it the first time and I like almost went instant hate on it. I've listened to it more and it's like, hey, I can deal with it.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
your
it is.
John?
So I don't know how I feel about the song.
Well, you're gonna have to give it a score.
Ah, man, I don't know how to score this.
I don't either. I'd probably give the song like a 67 with room to grow. I like the instrumentals, but it's a little repetitive on the pions. The PV, I don't know, like 64, 62. The best part for me is when the girls are in the middle of the dancers laughing at just how ridiculous it all is.
Yeah. I think if you're done,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna just give this a straight double 65. Like, it's just very. I don't know. I can't even say I'd have to watch it a couple more times to digest it because I don't think I'm gonna get much more out of this. I'm just kind of like, it's just my general feeling.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give the PV a 68, and I'll give this song a 64. If it wasn't for that one line, I think this would have been like a 75 for me.
If it wasn't for that one line.
That one line is killing my like for the song, like easily. It's so weird. It is. I haven't felt this way about something so minute in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's Death Rabbit's Usagi Stream 2, whatever the fuck that means. We're running a little long here, so let's make it quick and decide the MVPV of the night. MVPV is the most valuable promotion video.
Oh, God.
We must come to a consensus on which one, as a package, was the best, objectively or subjectively.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna say Death Rabbits is not in contention. Okay, so I'm just gonna cross this out.
I think I'm gonna nominate Tokyo to You Katasumi
Okay.
for MVPV.
Can we get rid of Cupidron Ginga Testo 999?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can get rid of Run by Stereo Tokyo as well.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Draco?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's between Morning Musume and Morning Musume.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one would you say? Tokyo to You Katasumi or Division?
I'd probably go with the Vision.
I'm leaning more towards Tokyo.
Yeah, I think my vote was for Tokyo. So
think,
do we have to do unanimous? Because this is my first time doing MVPV.
Well, we want to come to a unanimous decision, but if we can't come to it, it's, we gotta go with democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
Are you, Draco, are you okay with giving it to Tokyo? Just based on the fact that we are giving the Vision some play and props right now, because I think the Vision had a good PV. It was really nicely shot. The choreography was really nice with the ballet. The outfits are way better than Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Draco just liked the song better. I know that much.
I like it overall as a package.
Yeah.
Right.
There was more focus on the choreography in it and less in Tokyo, I think, than the Vision.
I think the best part about Tokyo was seeing the members out of those outfits and then in a different light and context.
Yeah.
And I felt like maybe the members were shot better in the Vision, but I feel like the members were, I don't know, they showed a little more tude and stuff in Tokyo, so I enjoyed that rather than sad and aloof and lonely looking members in the Vision.
Yeah, the casual street clothes on the secondary shots in Tokyo is what really did it for me, because I always enjoy those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think overall Tokyo is probably more interesting. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay, so we've given the Vision props, but we're giving the MVPV of the night to Morning Musume 16 Tokyo to You Katasumi. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
Claps. Golf claps.
Yay.
Claps and snaps. Thank you very much. Alright, so that was NSK's PV Power Hour. This was Yoshi, Chase, Draco, and we'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Peace.